sim racers. This is Sim Racer, and I thought I'd take a moment to throw out my 2 cents worth on, is iRacing too expensive? And I'm going to cut right to the chase right off the bat and tell you that in my opinion the answer is yes. iRacing uses a business model that fundamentally says that if you want to play our sim racing game, you're going to have to pay. And in some cases, you pay handsomely in order to participate in the service. When you compare the business model of iRacing to other racing sim games that you can just buy right off the shelf, or you can go out to Steam and purchase them there, the cost difference is obvious. The cost to buy Project Cars 2, Automobilista, R-Factor 2, Assetto Corsa Competizione, Assetto Corsa, and even F1 2019 are really inexpensive in comparison to the cost of iRacing. Now, when somebody discusses or approaches the subject of a cost to do anything, it really is subjective. It's subjective to the individual. And each individual is going to determine for themselves if they derive enough value, enough satisfaction out of the expenditure of their monies. I've been a member on and off of iRacing for 9 years. I'm headed towards my 10-year mark. And the last year I popped in twice with 2-3 month subscriptions in the hope that AI, the new damage model, and that we would actually see it delivered, that we would see it implemented in iRacing. For myself, because over the years I have acquired a considerable amount of content, when iRacing does release its AI, I'm here to tell you that the value for myself is there. That when AI is released, I will rejoin. And I am looking forward very, very much to AI. I'm also looking forward to the new damage model, should and when and if ever it is released, because that could be a potential game changer in the world of sim racing. The question becomes for the individual, how much are you willing to spend in order to be a member of iRacing? And that's a subjective answer. That's a personal answer. Now, for myself, I've just grown weary of the constant pushing out of new content, all in the effort to get you to buy the new content. Unfortunately, over the years, a vast quantity of the content becomes obsolete. It's not obsolete from the standpoint of its functionality within the service. It simply becomes an item that is no longer raced by members. It's very, very difficult to find races that go official with a large quantity of content that membership has purchased. Enter AI. When AI, all of a sudden now, all of that content that you possess now has value for your money, because now you can utilize it, and you will utilize it, and you are going to potentially be very, very happy that you have all of this content that right now you're not using, that you can use. That said, once again, I have bowed out of iRacing, and I will return when iRacing delivers AI. And as far as entering official races, I'll probably still continue to dabble that when AI appears, but I think what's really going to bode well for iRacing is the new damage model that will bring people back to official racing. So for right now, for myself, in my opinion, to the question, is iRacing too expensive? And in my opinion, yes, it is. Hey, this is Sim Racer. As always, I hope your sim racing pursuits bring you tremendous fun and enjoyment. This has been a commentary, and we will see you next time.